Hi, Bill TV. Good evening. Thank you, Bill TV, for giving me this opportunity to talk about confraternities and cults in Nigeria as a whole. My name is Mr. Zach from Abuja. I think, what do you think when they're joining confraternity? First of all, the youth, as in, they have fragile heart and the way of thinking, in the sense that they believe that when they belong to an organization or a cult, it backs them up. You understand? And secondly, they want to do what Mr. A is doing. You understand? They feel as if Mr. A, you understand, is doing well or doing something good that has to do with cultism. That is what influences them. And some of them, they do it because they are being bullied. You understand? They are being bullied. They believe that, okay, joining a confraternity, a cult, makes them invisible. And seriously, nobody is invincible on earth. So I think that is why most of the young youth join cults. Secondly, my answer to the questions, the benefit of cultists. Bill TV, I don't think there's any benefit. Seriously. There is no benefit. There is no, even there's no 0.000.1% benefit, because I can't join what I'm going to lose my life at the end of the day. What has no impact in the life or in the society of human. You understand? This cultism has rendered a lot of people useless. Number one, they have destroyed the breadwinners of a family. They have destroyed, as in, the future of a family. They have rendered a lot of people who only has a child, they've rendered them useless. So I don't think there is no advantage at all of joining cultists or of being a cultist. There is no advantage at all. Bill TV, why the governments are not talking about this issue is that it's politics, in the sense that they like the way it's going. With that, our attention will be deviated from what is really the problem of Nigeria. It's just like what is happening in a lot of parts of Nigeria, the banditry, the Boko Haram and stuff, you understand? When such things are happening, you understand, the government will not want to intervene, because at least it takes away the thinking of the poor, of the masses, away from whatever they are doing. That is why the government are not saying about it. And if the government continue doing this, our leaders of tomorrows are the one they are killing every day on the street in the name of cultism. You will see, and the eiye, Vikings, KK, or whatsoever, killing themselves. Why? Because of superiority, because of what did I put it? Because of they wants to show who is who. You understand? Because of a woman, because of little things, little alteration makes them waste a lot of lives, which is useless. And if the government don't come in, okay, take a look at what happened at Malaysia Bill TV. Thank you very much, because without you being there, you won't even put this into our notice. Do you know that with this now, the Malaysian government can make it very hard for Nigerians now to acquire visa into their country. So this cultism of a thing is being selfish, because they are not affecting only themselves, they are trying to affect the whole nations, which I don't think they are even up to 10 million in the nation. Bill TV, thank you very much for this question. What do I think the future of Nigerian male youths, if it continues like this? I don't think there will be a future for the male youths. Because if you check, even the older ones, the younger ones are dying faster than the older ones. You understood? I think it was on your channel I saw a guy, a very handsome young guy, who was rounding up his studies, you understand, being shot to death because he was an eiye or what, and Vikings, or who, you understand, who killed him, you understand. And let's go to the history of this issue. Vikings, the main Vikings we know, you understand, who believe in also called Odin or what, you understand. They are thieves, they are armed robbers, you understand. They are, how will I put it? They are thieves, they are monsters, you understand. They behave like, as in, they are not schooled in any way. Because the meaning of Vikings are those people that comes into your community for no reason, without war, kill everybody in the community, and take over your properties and live. That is all. That is what Viking is meant for. You understand? And Viking was never a culture of Africa. Africa has nothing to do with those scavengers called Vikings. You understand? If that the Vikings had the opportunity to come into Africa, they would have destroyed a lot of communities. You understand? Then cut away their things. You understand? But we today, we took, as in our, most of our youths who are senseless, takes this issue onto their head, saying that they are Vikings, they are this, they are that, not even knowing the history of what they are getting themselves into. Because to me, Vikings, the main history of Vikings, they are armed robbers, they are scavengers, they are monsters. Because you can't come into a peaceful community, kill everybody just to pack their wealth, and I think anything good comes from you. So that's just it. Thank you very much for this question, Bill TV. Thank you very much. God bless you. And God bless you for trying to enlighten our youths who are not yet cultists not to join, because if they join, it's like throwing their lives away. I swear to God, Bill TV, some of the things you post, I hardly watch it. I can't even watch, as in, why will a human have such hearts to kill his fellow human? Because I belong to one group, you don't belong to one group. The wickedness is too much. You understand? The inhumanity is too much. You understand? It's too much. Why are the head of this confraternity keeping silent? They are hypocrites. It's hypocrisy. Most of them are in the government. You understand? And do you know why cultism really entered into the root of Nigeria? It's because it's been established in the universities. You understand? If that this thing is not established in the universities, it won't be up to this route that the problem is right now. It would have been it would have been something that can be stopped easily. But you know, it's like you teaching students, and at the same time, cultism is guiding them into as in astray. So the head of these people that created this cultism, people like Wole Soyinka and others. Why I mention him is that, have you ever had any lineage of Wole Soyinka being killed by cultists or cultism? No. I have never heard of him coming out to say, okay, so something that is happening, you people should stop. We are the head. We didn't create this thing for this issue, for this purpose. We created it for us, you understand, for a movement to make sure that we are free. But this one is out of hand. It's not freedom anymore. Bill TV, I joined you last month, I think. From last month till now, every day I must see a video of killing. Why? Because one belongs to this, because the other belongs to this. So they are keeping mute and silent because they are hypocrites. It's like they are even happy with what is happening in within. You understand? How many of the founding fathers have you had killed? None. If there is any, I don't know. But to me, I know that there's not any founding father that has been killed. Okay, since this issue has been going on, did any of the founding fathers come out to say, please, you people should stop this thing? No. So why all this? Thank you so much for this question. While I was growing up, you understand, I used to stay in Lagos. I was an artist, you understand. I wanted joining the eiye confraternity. Thank God I never joined. It would have been the worst mistake I would have done in my life. You understand? I'm talking out of experience. Okay, there was a friend of mine who later joined, you understand, after I left Lagos for Abuja. And I didn't hear from this guy for good 3 years. This guy was in prison for good 3 years due to court-related issue. And none of the members of eiye went to visit this guy in the prison. He finished. That is how this guy lost his wife. That is how he doesn't know the whereabouts of his child up till today. This joining of court has destroyed him. You understand? We are the one consoling him. You understand? The killings can stop. They can put an end to the killing. It's just like putting harsh laws, you know. What I heard is that every confraternity, every cult, either eiye, Vikings, KK, any other one, has their rules and regulations guiding them. Okay. In these rules and regulations, they should be that he who kill, they should come together. They can all come together. Because in the US, we see Bloods and Crips coming together. You understand? Do things together. They can come together and say, okay, today we want to stop killing in confraternity. They will put a law that anybody that kills in a confraternity will be destroyed. Everything about the person will be eliminated. So if an example is being made, I think like 99% of this killing in cultism will all stop. It's just like the Italian mobsters. If one of the Italian mobsters as in is caught or is caught cheating on somebody's wife, both of them will be killed because they know that the thing will enrage a very high killings in between, which will make them lost a lot of people. You understand? There should be a very strong law in within the confraternity, since that is what they want. But there should be law, and they shouldn't initiate every Dick and Harry. When I mean every Dick and Harry, you take one illiterate, somebody who doesn't have human sympathy, human feeling, you initiate him. Before initiation, at least you need to know the mental state of this person. You need to know what this person can take before you initiate. So if you don't initiate riffraffs into cultism, you understand, the killings will be reduced very well. You understand? And if you don't bring in people that envy, because a lot of them are envious, like the other interview I had the other time on your distant channel, Build TV. It's when the guy was saying that a lot of them are jealous. You understand? So because I don't belong to a cult, and I have a friend who is eiye, I can say hi to him now. Nothing concerns eiye because I say hi to him because I am not a cultist. You understand? If I have a friend with eiye, I can say hi to the eiye. I can go out with him because we are not doing anything that has to do with the cultist. You understand? So we've seen a lot of people lost their life because of this. So I think this is what is going to stop and then reduce the killing drastically in cultism. Bill TV, thank you very much for asking these questions. Let's go back to the beginning of time. You understand? Which you say that can cultism really stop? Yes, it can stop. Yes, it can. When I mean it can, yes, it can if pressure is being put upon it to stop. Remember, we have what we call the Roman Empire. Today, the Roman Empire ceased to exist. Even the Vikings we are talking about, there was a time Vikings ceased to exist because there was nothing like Vikings anymore. You understand? So they can stop it in the sense that awareness should be made. The dangerous, you understand, the dangers of cultism should be made. Not you saying that if you join them, you will be man, you know, be complete man, you dey smell because you know be cultist. It better make I dey smell as a Jew than make I be cultist when they go kill me for nothing. You understand my point? So a lot of things can be done to stop it. The government should put a heavy law on cultism. A very strict law that any cultist that is this and that, they should, when they put a very strict law, wallahi tallahi, I'm telling you the reality, it will stop. If it does not stop completely, at least 95% of cultists will stop. And with that, if it stop, our society will develop because our youth will know what they are doing, not them wasting their life because Mr. A kills Mr. B, or because, okay, take a look at what happened at Club Raptor the other day that you posted. Because of a woman, you use a car to run over someone. And now his elder brother now, who is in the same cult with you now, says he doesn't want, he is not going to agree. Now the killing spree will continue in between them because the brother everybody wants to score a settle. With what to settle is score, sorry, you understand? So that's just the problem. So it can stop. Build TV, it can stop. If they really work towards it, it can stop. Thank you very much for these questions. Confraternity leaders has a lot of role to play. It's just like when a child is misbehaving, the first person they look onto her is or her parent. You understand? It's either the parent or the mother or the father. They will say they are to blame because they didn't train that child very well. You understand? So come in the leaders of confraternity. You shouldn't as in initiate people saying that they are rugged, that they must kill. Is it everything that has to do with ruggedity? There's a lot of things that you do with wisdom, not ruggedity. You mustn't use the gun, you understand, to say you want to set an example. No. You leaders, you all leaders, you should sit down, talk things out, put laws together, you understand, that govern the whole cultism as a whole in Nigeria. You understand? Well, there should be one as an organization that has to do with every top of cultism, how to control the killings and stuffs. The leaders can stop it if they are really, really ready to stop it. Any bad egg that is trying to bring in killing, they should let that person go. It's either they denounce the person's position or they let the person go. With that, killings is going to stop in the confraternity. But with the way I'm saying things, if they don't come up with a strategy on stopping this thing, this killing is going to be out of hand one day. It's just this is how all this Boko Haram and banditry started, like play. See, today is something beyond our control. So that is how cultism killings too will be beyond our control. Thank you very much for this question, Bill TV. Bill TV, the parent has a lot of role to play. I think my advice to every parent in Nigeria right now or worldwide right now, they should add cultism, you understand, anti-cultism to their daily activities in the house. Not only the parents, even in the schools that student, as in our children, goes to, you understand, they should add anti-cultism. They should start teaching them the side effect, because to me, it has no advantage. The side effect, disadvantage of cultism. I think if they as in introduce this thing into our system, seriously, a lot of things that has to do with cultism will reduce totally, because already you're catching them young, you're telling them the effect of it, you make them scared of it. I remember a girl who I once dated, you understand, she said her mom trained her in a way that she believes that if a guy touches her, she will get pregnant. Since that stuff can be passed into a child and the child grows up with it, why don't we bring in anti-cultism as a subject into the community, into schools, into mosque, everywhere? They should preach about this, and the parents should be strict on their children, telling them the effect of cults. You understand, of joining a cult. I think with this, the parents' role is very big, and they should try their possible best to make sure that they make their kids or their younger ones to grow up with that mentality of cultism is bad. If they can do that, seriously, Bill TV, this thing will reduce. And parent also has a role. If I am the one, for instance, my child is being killed, at least we've known as in more than 3,000 parents, you understand, or more counting. I can't count because I don't know, you understand, that their kids were killed due to cultism. They should come out and protest, saying that enough is enough. They can't be giving birth to their children, and then at the end of the day, cultism will take the children away from them. With that, I think it's going to stop. They will help in reducing it very well. You understand? Thank you very much, Bill TV. Bill TV, thank you very much for this question. Is it not stupid a friend of mine who joins another cult becomes my enemy because I belong to another cult? That friend of mine was the one that was there. If I no get Gary chop, now they give me in Gary chop. That friend of mine was the one that is there. If something wants to happen to me, he protects me. So because we join different cult now, we become enemy. Does it really make sense? It doesn't make sense. To me, it doesn't make sense, because best of friends, I've seen it, you understand, where they kill each other because of being into cultists, you understand, or being into confraternity. That means one is either eiye or eiye or Vikings or who, you understand. Before you know, they became as in deadly enemies. For what? Haba. For what? Because you are in a court, I'm your friend, and me, I'm in another court, then we start killing each other. For what? And we are one. We all come from the same source. We are all human. There is no way that if I tear myself with a blade, blood, I bleed. If I still tear Mr. B with a blade, he bleeds. So we all bleed. And one thing is that nobody is invisible. Nobody is more than death. Nobody is above death. You understand? Death is something that comes to everyone. You understand? But we don't pray to die a premature death. This is what is happening right now. Okay, Bill TV, the whole people you've posted since last month till now, I don't think there is someone who is up to 45 years old or 50. Most of them are used 21, 22, 25. Then if these people are killing themselves now, what is our future? We don't have any future. So please, if there is a way cultism can stop in Nigeria or reduce totally, or the killings can stop, cultism should be an organization, you understand, that helps, not render our society useless by killing our youths. Okay, the last interview I listened to on your page, Bill TV, about the guy saying that they are hypocrites. I accept what he said 100%. Do you know why? Okay, most of these people that lost their life because of this cultism, that has done a lot for the cult, you understand, after their death, I think they will forget their parents, they will forget their wives. They don't even take care of their children to know what they are going through. And later, they will still open their trash mouth and say that it's brotherhood. Brotherhood that doesn't take care to the core, it's not brotherhood. So please, our youths, you people should listen. You people should put your brain, understand. Think about your life. Make money. Take care of yourself and your family. The ultimate life now is making money, because the life is complicated and so hard that you even have time to say you are doing cultist. Please, those that doesn't have handwork, get handwork. Those that are in school, face your studies. Don't even think about anything cult. If any cult member pressurizes you to join, tell him that please, you are not interested. If he pressurizes you too much, leave the school. It's not by force. Your life is better than the school. Go another school and study. You understand? Because there are states where this cultism of a thing is not even as in active. Go to Kano. They don't burn their father when they start cultism for Kano now. When they started the first meeting in Kano, I was in Kano because I was born in Kano. They destroyed everything once. Go to places like Zamfara. Go to places, a lot of northern state knows nothing about cultism. You understand? So please, you people should think about your future, not dying quick. The life is too short and you still choose to die quick upon the short life. Haba, it's not fair now. You're not being fair to yourself, your parents, and the society as a whole. May God bless you. So may God bless you, Bill TV, and those people who lost their souls, their lives in cultism too. It's a lesson to others who have not lost their life. You people should give yourself senses and then think of the way forward in life. Thank you very much, Bill TV, for this opportunity. I still remember Mr. Zach, one of your best viewer from Abuja. I will follow up your page every day. I used to watch everything on your page. Thank you very much. God bless you, sir.